This is a raid. It's largely considered part of RuneScape's endgame, created with the intention of challenging players who have spent hundreds, sometimes thousands of hours preparing their accounts. But the question is, how fast could you get to RuneScape's endgame from a brand new level 3 account? Well, I'm here to answer that question. I will say though, this will not be your typical speedrun. I'm not here to painstakingly save seconds or compete for any world records. I'm here to prove that anyone can experience a raid much faster than they think. Generally speaking, raids are done in teams, although it is possible to complete a raid solo. So that's what we'll be doing. Hey guys, it's me, video game character, here to tell you about something that I can't ever experience, and that is joy, because I don't have ears. I've accepted this though, because I've died like 300 times and I just keep coming back to life for some reason, so it's a trade-off that I'm okay with, I guess. If I actually did have ears though, then I would be wearing my Raycon Everyday earbuds, which provide premium audio at the perfect price point, or the Raycon Everyday headphones, which are the perfect headphones for gaming. Now, I personally like to use my Raycon Everyday earbuds since they come with optimized gel tips for the perfect in-ear fit and feature an 8-hour playtime with a 32-hour battery life. I mean, for me, they're just perfect for just about any occasion. Hypothetically, even for those of you who accidentally broke the dryer and promised you'd fix it, but then forgot and ruined your wife's clothes so she made you sleep on the beanbag chair. There's a lot of awesome features that the Raycon Everyday earbuds offer, such as noise isolation to allow for total immersion, and they're water and sweat resistant. They're basically everything that you could possibly want in a premium earbud. Plus, they're 15% off if you click my link in the description or go to buyraycon.com/frame. Thanks to Raycon for sponsoring today's video. So I've been racking my brain trying to come up with the perfect name for this account, and it finally hit me. Please welcome to the stage Inept Raider. Now, Inept Raider, he's not good at raids, but by the end of this, he's going to be an expert at them. Now, Inept Raider is a very poor man, and he's also a very lonely man. He doesn't have any friends whatsoever, so he is going to have to make all of his cash by himself. Thankfully, we have the perfect starting money-making method for Inept Raider to do. And no, I'm not even going to be grabbing the 10K in the stronghold of security. I have better plans. I feel like every good plan involves going into the wilderness on your new account right away without fail. Okay, there's nobody actually here. Maybe it's every bad plan involves going into the wilderness, but regardless, I had to use that lever because it gets me to my method a lot faster. Now we just enter the gnome stronghold, and now we get to do probably one of the noobiest money-making methods out there, but it's actually pretty decent. I mean, I don't really have that many choices at level 3, so this is pretty good for starting cash. I'm going to be grabbing a bunch of these swamp toads and maybe a few of these king worms as well, and then going to sell it on the GE. So now that we've got a full inventory, I'm just going to keep continuously banking these things, and I'll probably grab these for like maybe an hour about, because I really want to get a decent bit of starting cash. Okay, so I did actually end up grabbing them for about 50 minutes, nearly an hour, but I have a decent amount. I think I have like 400 plus toad legs at this point to go sell at the GE, and I will say, I probably should not have spent the first 20 minutes on this account on Tutorial Island picking out a name, because that does technically cut into the time, but, you know, we live and learn. Yeah, I got 410 toad legs, and I'm starting to remember that I think I should have grabbed more king worms. Yeah, because I think the toad legs, they're not even selling for the actual guide price right now. Meanwhile, king worms are 100 GP more. Yeah, that was a blunder. But regardless, it's all good. Oh, not even? We're not even going to sell for that? Come on. Surely it will sell. Let's go to 295. There we go. Surely it had to sell for that. So now we start with another money-making method that I've done on a level 3, and this one is a solid bit of GP. So we got a Rings of Wealth, we got some house tabs, and now I just bought a house. So now it's time to hop to world 330. So I just came to the house party world, and as long as this person has an Anacarl teleport, we are in business, which he should. And if he doesn't, there's like a million other people hosting in this world. Okay, we are in business. He has one, and I just had a realization. I'm doing this on the day that the Wilderness Boss rework came out. Yeah. So there might be people there. Well, there is. Well, I could definitely still do this method. I mean, it's really good. Plus, I just have to be careful whenever I teleport out here. So that is well, I was going to say full inventory. That is all my Rings of Wealth charged. So I am going to keep one since I needed to repeatedly teleport back to the GE. And I bought these for about 121K. I'm going to guess that once I sell all of them, I'll probably get somewhere around that as well, like 119, 120K about. So 103k. So yeah, just about that, like a little bit under it. So technically I lost 2k there, but you have to keep in mind that I actually gained a ring of wealth from that. So I'm going to be doing this method for a little bit, and I want to try to see how much GP I can build up, and hopefully we don't die. Man, I forgot how fast you can build up your cash stack with this method. I already have 28 rings of wealth at this point, and I think this is actually good enough for now. I think this is actually a good amount of starting cash, so I'm going to sell all these rings of wealth and then get started on our patented 24-hour plan. So with all those rings sold, we now have about 370k. With all this money, we can now go on a nice shopping spree and get a lot of the items that I need. Okay, I might have gone a little crazy on the shopping spree and spent over half the cash, but it's good because we're going to be able to make all this stuff last for a decent bit. Plus, when we get low on cash, I'm just going to go make more anyway. Whenever I create a new account like this, it's always nice to get a bunch of magic levels early on, since it helps out so much with account progression. Imp completed in 10 seconds, and that's 8 magic right away. And now we've got 10 magic. Always nice to get some early prayer levels as well. That's 9 prayer from the Restless Ghost. And of course, we have to squeeze out 13 magic for the best low-level magic attack, Fire Strike. I don't know what it is about getting a bunch of levels really quickly at a low combat level, but it is just so satisfying. That's 20 attack. That's the Witch's House for 24 HP. Probably one of the most important quests to do at low level. Okay, I need a little bit more cash, so I'm going to be buying out all the nails from the shop and hopping around worlds until it's out of stock. I spent nearly 100k of my cash on all of these nails, so I should get like at least 200k plus from that. Gathering all those nails really did not take all that long, and now we have a 246k cash stack as a result. There's Doric's quest for a nice 10 mining. Oh yeah, I also helped this dumb guy out to make a dumb cake, and I hate it. So while I am working towards this 24-hour plan, I also have a side goal that is really important for me to get, and that is 750 total level. Getting 750 total level is massively important for this account, and all of these little early levels are helping me out a lot. That's the Knight's Sword for 29 smithing. I'm going to show you my favorite way to train early agility levels, and it starts by getting 10 fletching, which might sound a little bit weird, but we're going to get 10 fletching first, and this is actually the cheapest way to get 10 fletching, just by buying arrow shafts and putting feathers on them. There's 10 fletching, and now we are going to do a very important quest for these agility levels. So we're doing the tourist trap, and one of my favorite things to do during this quest is to save spot the captain, and it's really easy to do it. All you have to do is get this guy to initiate a fight against you, then you talk to one of his mercenaries just like this. You step around one of his mercenaries, and he's automatically save spotted. It's just such a good technique to have for such a low level account. So the reward for completing this quest is that you get to choose one of 4 different skills to put XP on, and I always put it on agility because it gets you from 1 to 26 agility. It is my favorite way of training agility on a new account. I always do it every time. That's Death Plateau for 34 attack, and of course Tree Gnome Village for 38 attack. Well, that's the Grand Tree completed, and that's probably the 5 millionth time I've completed it, but it's good XP. You don't actually have to kill this guy, but they recently updated his model for a new quest, and it looks kind of good, so kind of makes me want to kill him for some reason. And that's the Fight Arena for 45 attack. That's the Monk's Friend for 13 woodcutting, which is really nice because I'm going to need a woodcut later on. That's Merlin's Crystal. Okay, so I decided that I no longer want to be poor, so I'm going to go make money again. The Rune Scimitar prices fell off. It's only 17k. That is such a shame. I'm also going to buy climbing boots as well, which are very expensive. Hello. That kind of gives me an idea. Wait, okay, so you can buy these for 12 GP each from Tenzing. And I know this is like the noobiest money-making method that you can do, but it might be like kind of okay, I guess. I mean, there's a lot of newbie money-making methods right now, and my money-making methods are going to get better, but at low levels, you only have so much that you can do. Okay, that's a full inventory of them, and that should be about 20 plus K. Yeah, 25K. Am I really about to spend like the next 20, 30 minutes just grabbing these boots, dude? Is that really what I'm about? Guys, I bought a lot of boots. We got a decent amount of climbing boots from that. We got 191, so let's go sell these in the GE. That's gotta be a decent bit of money, right? Yeah, like nearly 200k. Pretty soon I'll be approaching a rather minor roadblock, but a roadblock nonetheless. I'm going to be looking to get 43 prayer here pretty soon because it's going to help me get through a few quests. And while I don't necessarily need to get the prayer level, it will just make sense to get it early on since I'm obviously going to need it for my account. So I decided to get Holy Grail done and out of the way first since it gets me 29 prayer for free, and then I got to make a lot of GP. Hey, look at that. 29 prayer, just like we talked about. I'm a man of my word. I basically always do Dragon Slayer at like 42 combat. I wonder what the lowest combat level I've ever done it at was. I want to say like 37, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just lying about that. All right, it's time to once more make money again. So I'm going to be buying red dragon hide and just tanning it in Alcarid. I don't imagine that this will take that long. Okay, that's the last inventory. And I think that I made a decent bit of GP, but we're obviously going to have to check. Okay, it didn't take that long, but I made 12K. I am not doing this. I'm going back to Rings of Wealth. That's going to be so much better money. Oh, no. No.
Oh, see you later.
No. Fuck. That hurts.
So you up money or down money with this whole endeavor here?
Take a guess.
Down a lot.
Yeah. If you enjoy my videos and you're not yet subscribed, then please consider subscribing. We're trying to hit our goal of 450,000 subscribers, and with your help, we can do it. Yeah, that was definitely a bummer. Plus, probably the last thing that I expected to see there, to be honest. I didn't think a level 35 Deboer would be waiting for me, but well, it's kind of what you get sometimes with the wilderness. I'm not going to let that discourage me, though. I just waited an hour, and he seems to be gone, so I don't think that we'll run into that again, and we will easily rebuild the GP we lost with these Rings of Wealth. We currently only have about like 7 hours of playtime as well, so while the 24-hour plan was set back, it is still in motion. Bit of an update. I've been doing this for a while. I've not seen any other PKers since that guy, so that was just, bad luck, I guess, overall, but I think I have about 70 Rings of Wealth overall right now, and I need to charge all of them, and once I have that, I think it'll get me close to about like 1 mil cash, and that's the last inventory, so I think it was about like 2 hours of a rebuild, so not terrible overall, and again, it sets us back, but not by a terrible margin, so let's go sell all these. That is probably the last time that I charge Rings of Wealth in this account. I do not want to get PK'd again on this account anytime soon, so that is going to get us about 930K by the looks of it. Yeah, a bit under that. And now we can get 45 prayer. And I don't want to worry about money making for now. I have to continue on with the plan. So let's go get 45 prayer with this. I'm going to get a bit over the amount of dragon bones that I need, just on the off chance that I die and I need some extra. You know, I'm realizing that was probably a mistake to bring my noted bones out here, but I'm going to get prayer levels really fast with it. No way. No way. Right in the middle of me saying that. No way. What are the chances? What are the chances I find this guy or this guy finds me? No way. You gotta be kidding. Come on, let me get out. Let me get out. No. No, dude. Oh my gosh. That was such a blunder. Maybe. No, I'm gone. I'm gone. Oh my God. I'm so stupid. Okay, so I think we're all in agreement here that we are not going to talk about how stupid that was, and instead we're just going to move on and get 45 prayer like it never even happened. So just in case you were wondering, yes, I did in fact bring my bones, and yes, I did in fact not learn my lesson from last time, but it didn't matter because now we're 45 prayer and we can move on. So I'm in the middle of doing Monkey Madness right now, but I just got a maze random event, and this is one random event that I will not sleep on, since you could get decent GP rewards from this, so I have to see what I get. With a decent bit of luck, I can actually get above 100K from this, so I'm hoping that's the case. I think like the maximum you can get is like 140K potentially, but I think you have to get all death runes from that, so let's see what we actually got from this. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. I think I got robbed from that one since I got chaos runes, which is this is not a lot, and feathers. I got 9K. Wait. Oh my God, that helps. Dude!
What?
I had my prayer on and then it turned off. What the hell was that? Okay, so we didn't make the same mistake again. We're gonna finish this thing. Bro, man, Monkey Madness is such an easy quest. So by far the best choice for me to pick here is to focus on strength and stamina, since it gives me a lot more HP levels than it would if I chose the other option. I actually remember when I was a pure back in the day, like in like maybe 2007, 2008, I actually ended up choosing that first option, thinking it would only give me strength levels and HP levels, but lo and behold, you always get defense levels no matter what. So that memory of ruining my pure account is just burned into my brain. I think that was one of the biggest things I was ashamed of when I was a kid. Just quickly did the Varrock Museum quiz for 9 Slayer and 9 Hunter. That's Rune Mysteries. That's the mini quest Enter the Abyss for 9 rune crafting. I actually needed to get 1 more rune crafting level here real quick, so that's 10 rune crafting. And that's Temple of the Eye, which brings us up to 27 rune crafting. I'm actually looking to get my first cape right now, and that starts with Plague City. Biohazard. I'm currently in my good luck luck arc of RuneScape because I'm chasing a 1 in 17 liar drop and I have killed Lanzig 56 times. So, any day now I will be getting this drop. Okay, I just got another Raise Random event. What? Maze random event. And yeah, maybe we'll get lucky. Who knows? Surely we don't get unlucky twice with the... Okay, we did. 96 kills. It took us 96 kills to get this liar, but we finally got it. I love doing the Fremennik trials on a new account because I get such a boost of dopamine whenever I see myself getting all these different levels pouring in. I mean, you get fishing, you get thieving, agility, woodcutting, you get crafting. Like, there's just such a good amount of stuff that you get from this quest. Continuing on now with our quest to get this cape, we got 25 thieving. I also wanted to quickly complete the druidic ritual. Plus, I just got myself 10 herb lore, and that is the dig site quest complete. And that is the already easy achievement diaries completed for our first cape. Well, a cloak, but pretty much a cape. The bonuses on this thing aren't amazing, but they're definitely better than nothing. That is the Priest in Peril quest completed. And there we have the Nature Spirit quest completed for a bit of XP. This is another good quest that I like to get done at low levels. Horror from the Deep. Not because of the XP that you get, although it does bring you from 1 to 20 ranged, which is nice, but from the books that you can get. So I'm gonna go for the Book of War, which I don't have cash for, so I'll be right back. So I just bought the Book of War page set from the GE for about 15k, which is kind of insane that it's that cheap, by the way. I'm pretty sure if you actually buy the pages individually, it only costs you 4k to get all of them, which is just insane. But for such a low amount of GP, the bonuses that this thing gives are great. It is just such a no-brainer upgrade to go for.
Demon Slayer, baby.
That's the Golem? Or Golem? I don't know how you say that. Something kind of surprising about the crafting method that I'm doing is you actually make GP doing this method, which is kind of insane to think that some skills in 2023 still pay you to do them. 30 crafting, that's the exact level we needed. Now, it's not much, but we actually just made 34k from doing that crafting method, which is not terrible at all. This is going to be Shadow of the Storm complete, which is a very nice quest to complete because it gets me from 20 range to 30 range. I basically never trained my range at early levels. So now it's time to get 30 fire making, and these are the exact amount of logs that I'm going to need to get there. Basically took no time. 30 fire making. Because I'm getting so many of these different levels early on, I'm really helping myself out in the later game big time. That's Gertrude's Cat completed. I've been holding on to this easy clue for a while, and I'm just gonna do it just to see if I can get any sort of luck. All right, here we go. No way. Dude, I actually got lucky with the 15 Narda teleports. 250k? That is solid, man. Finally, a little bit of luck. That's all we really needed. That actually makes me want to try my luck with easy clue scrolls, so I think I'm going to do 10 more. At my level, I'm guessing that the best way to get these clues is just going to be from pickpocketing hand members, so that's how I'm going to get them. Wow, I basically just got this clue scroll as soon as I got in here. That's really lucky. And then we have our first casket. I'm actually going to stack these all in the bank and just open them all up when I have 10. That's clue number 2. That's casket number 2. Number 3, casket 3, casket 4, 5, casket 6. I actually got clue number 7 very fast. That was like 3 pickpockets or something. Casket 7, casket number 8. That's casket number 9. I wonder how many of these hand members are soccer moms. And that is casket number 10. Let's go open these up. I actually kept the ham robes as well, since some of this you can actually sell for a decent bit of profit. Okay, so casket number 1, we got nothing, but that's okay because they're easy clues. You can't really expect much from them. We're looking to get any sort of unique items we can, like teleports, like a page scroll, like that, like an ancient page. That's basically worthless though. Purple sweets, not terrible. Nothing crazy this time, although 6k, that's kind of nuts. Oh, black cane, worthless, but again, kind of cool that I got it. Nothing crazy yet, but we still have 3. No. Dude, that is actually, I'm pretty sure it's a pretty crazy drop rate, and it's good money too, so. And the back-to-back Bandos page and nothing else. Definitely running into some pretty decent luck there at the end. I think we now have about a 900k cash stack. Yeah, this is perfect since I need to once more go on another shopping spree. Okay, so I bought myself a little bit of armor, plus I need to train my magic, so I think I'm gonna do that in a cheap but effective way. I'm gonna be enchanting a bunch of emerald rings since I need to get myself 40 magic. And we are done with magic for now. The plan's been coming together pretty nicely. We only have a few things left to do at this point. That's the Sea Slug quest for 27 fishing. X marks the spot so we can get on Zaya. That's the client of Korend. We're gonna use our little favor scroll that we get on Hesidius so we get 20% favor in Hesidius' house. That is the Depths of Despair, which I technically didn't even need to do at this point, but it's just nice getting it done. This is one of the best quests to do to unlock my favorite training spot in this game. I would argue that this is probably the best low-level training spot in the entire game. Since my combat stats aren't really that high, I'm going to start off on the sand crab spot that has 3 of them that spawn. That's 45 defense, and now we can finally wear our berserker helmet. And I'm thinking now that I am probably going to switch to the 4 sand crab spot, since it's just better XP. A couple hours later, and we are now 60 attack. Now I'm going to get 60 strength. Not only do we get 60 strength, but we also just got 60 defense as well. So far, the account is currently 1 day and 12 hours old. It's not ready for the next step, though. We still have a lot of training left to do, so I'll see you soon.